your shame, you know you wear it inside. Run away with all your lies, run away in your disguise, you know you don't fool me. You blame me for your boredom, you blame me for your pain.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Paul Mash TV. We have a brand new episode for you, and we're glad that you could join us for that. And as always, our feedback is getting better and better, and we appreciate that for those that did, give us that feedback. And if you haven't had a chance yourself, we'd love to hear from you. Just email us at capital P, lowercase MASHTV, all one word, at gmail.com, and you're always going to get a response. And if you have Facebook, just look us up at Paul Mash TV and Facebook. And we'd love to hear from you there. And also on Instagram, Paul Mash TV Official is our username there. And be sure to follow us there. And if you haven't already, just click that subscribe button right there if you're watching this on YouTube. And you'll keep up with all the latest episodes whenever they become available. So we hope that you'll do that for us, and we'll see you there. Right now, we have two members named Jeremy and Christine Stork. They're from Melbourne, Australia, and they have a band called Studeo. And they're very talented, and you'll definitely see that on the music video, after the interview. And I know you want to stick around for that, so we'll get started on that in just a moment. But first, here's a word from Click Jam. Don't go away.
Whenever it's time to gas up, always keep in mind to dream big and go hard. Log on to clickjam.com and sign up today. And hey, you can always count on us. clickjam.com.
Well, hello everybody. It's time for interview time again, and with us is Jeremy and Chris from Melbourne, Australia, and they're with a group called Studeo, and we're going to talk with them for a few minutes. Thanks for joining us, Jeremy and Chris. We thank you for coming.
Hi there, Paul.
Hi, Paul. Thank you. We're very happy to be here.
Yeah, no problem. We're glad that you decided to stop by and talk with us. I guess the first question I like to ask everybody is, the reason I ask this is because everyone has their own story. But why don't you tell me a little bit about why you decided to become a musician? I mean, I'm sure you have an interesting story, so let's hear your story on it.
Yeah, well, look, I'll kick off. And
yeah,
I started off when I was in high school, and I actually had a cousin that came to live with us from overseas, and he was playing guitar, and he taught me a little bit about playing guitar. And of course they were the days of the Beatles, and we all used to grab broomsticks and whatever and pretend to be the Beatles and drink back shaped like a guitar, and that was all fun, and that got us started. And I started playing in garage bands, and then through high school I played in a couple of bands, and we actually had one of the teachers at school who actually managed our band, got us a few gigs playing in school fetes and all that sort of stuff. And then after school, I became a bit more serious about playing music. I had some guitar lessons from a bunch of guys, and I joined a band called Moby Dick. And in Moby Dick, we were a support band, and we opened shows for all sorts of top acts at the time. So we opened shows for people like AC/DC, Little River Band, and Hush, and Billy Thorpe, all the big Australian acts at the time.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my story.
Okay.
So I mean, musically, I suppose I was in the school choir, a little bit like that. But it was really when I met Jeremy. I met Jeremy when I was 16, and we started going out when I was 17. And of course, he was the rock star, the long hair, the flares, the high-heeled boots. And so anyhow, he encouraged me to go and take some singing lessons, which I did. And then I actually joined the band shortly after. and we kicked off from there. So we've been doing this music together basically all the time we've actually known each other.
Oh, okay. Well, those are both pretty good stories there, and I kind of like the way you said you were singing Beatles songs. I don't think there's probably a person alive that hasn't done that though, so I can relate to that anyway. Let me ask you another question. Are those one of your influences as far as that goes in music? Do you have any others besides that? Maybe you can mention some of your influences on both of you, by the way.
Oh,
Yeah.
so do you want to start?
Okay. So, Paul, musical influences. I was actually born in the UK, in Wales. So, for me, until I emigrated to Australia, it was heavily, British influence. So it was the Beatles, Petula Clark, Dusty Springfield, Jerry and the Pacemakers. Mine was very, very British until we came to Australia, and then Linda Ronstadt, the Eagles, Celine Dion. That's sort of I always liked that sort of type of singer. But all music, I really enjoyed all music, and in our band we had a cover band, so of course we would cover all different genres. So that's been a big influence for us, I think. Yeah.
And for me, being a guitar player, that my god is Carlos Santana, and ever since I was young, I've followed Carlos, and we've gone to see him the last few years a couple of times, and that's been great. But most of the guitar players, Eric Clapton, and today's guys, people like Joe Bonamassa, some Australian guys. There's a guy called Phil Manning. I actually had lessons from Phil Manning when I was younger. And Phil is one of the top guitar players in Australia, and he comes from a band called Chain, who were a top blues band in Australia.
Okay. Yeah, those are some pretty good bands. Personally, I think you mentioned Dusty Springfield, and I hadn't heard that name in a long time.
But her songs are incredible, aren't they? When you actually go back and listen to those songs, pretty incredible, really.
So if you listen to our music is, I think we're a little bit unique in that we use a lot of vocal harmonies. I think all of those vocals stem from that era. That's been a big influence.
We've always used a lot of harmony, which we do ourselves, which takes a long time, but we really enjoy adding a lot of harmony into our songs.
Okay, well that's good. Tell us about your albums. I'm sure you've had a few albums, and maybe you're thinking about doing an album. Maybe you could talk to us a little bit about that.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes.
Well, we've been writing and recording for a couple of years, and we have actually been very prolific. So we've written a lot of songs, we've recorded a lot of songs, and we've released quite a lot of songs in a couple of years. So we've actually had 3 EPs, we've had 5 singles, we've had an album, we've had 5 compilation albums, and we've got another album
on the way.
So there's a lot of music out there, and of course we're everywhere. We're on Spotify and iTunes and all of those things. So if you want to have a look at our releases, they're all there. But let's I'll just briefly talk about the 2 albums. We released an album called These Are Our Days last year, and it's got quite a mix of songs on it. One thing about Studeo is a multi-genre band. So we have everything from a bit of jazz to pop and rock, and the thing that ties it together are our harmonies and harmony guitar parts, which are a little bit unique as well. So last year's album had a bunch of songs on it. There was a couple of unique things there. We did a song called Even Misery that was written by an American songwriter, and it's a terrific song. It's the only cover song that we've ever done, actually. And but apart from that, this year we've got some new music. We've got a new album coming out around July, August timeframe.
Yes.
We're signed with Bongo Boy Records, so you can check us out on Bongo Boy Records as well on their site. So the new album's got all new songs on it. Some of those songs we're just finishing off at the moment.
And once again, a real mix again.
Yeah.
Different genres, some ballads, a bit of rock, a little bit of thing. So yeah, it's good. Real mix.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. We'll be looking forward to that, I'm sure. I guess the next question I'm going to ask you is, we're getting ready to watch a video from you very shortly. Why don't you tell us a little bit about it, and if there's a story behind it, because we like to hear about that. So if you could do that.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about the song.
Mm-hmm.
The song is it's called "Can't Stop Loving You,"
Mm-hmm.
and it's a song that I wrote for somebody that we know. But it's it's a bit of a love song, and it's one that's a bit special for us, and it's a really sort of big ballad, I guess, from the 80s sort of.
Yeah, it's got that real retro sort of feel to it. Big ballad. Yeah.
But Christine can tell you about the video.
Oh, so the video. We filmed that video in Bali in Indonesia, and which was incredible, and the scenery was absolutely stunning. It was just beautiful. It was so hot. It was like being in a sauna. We were just dripping in the sauna. It was quite an experience, and it's a very funny story. But of course, we had the makeup lady, and it was all going all fine. Because of the heat, the heat and the perspirations, I had these false eyelashes on. But of course, with all, they all started peeling up at the corners. It was like disastrous. So it was funny. But we had a lot of fun filming that video, and we look back and we have a few giggles. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so it's a great video to look at. There's some nice scenery in it, and we hope you like the song. But we are going back to Bali in a couple of months to do a couple more videos. So stay tuned.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Well, at this time, I can't really think of anything else to talk about, but we're happy to have you on the show, and maybe one of these days when those things happen, with the album and the videos and stuff, maybe we'll have you back on a second time if you'd like.
Yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be great. Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So can you repeat the name of the song for me?
Can't Stop Loving You by Studeo.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to watch Can't Stop Loving You by Studeo right now, so stay tuned.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thanks.
From when we first met, I keep it locked in my heart, so I won't ever forget the times that we've had and the places we've been. Baby, means so much to me. It reminds me of you. And when we're apart, I won't ever regret loving you from the start. Can't stop loving you. No matter what I do, no matter where I go, only thing I know, can't stop loving you. you from when we first met. I keep it locked in my heart so I won't ever forget. Can't stop loving you, no matter what I do, no matter where I go. Only thing I know, can't stop loving you. Oh, can't stop loving you. I'm loving you. Can't stop loving you. Oh, baby, don't you know?